it's the Illusion, reporting from somewhere here on Spaceship Earth. The sun is setting, I'm in my living room, and Steen Manification asked me what I thought about the current state of the United States government. 1 thumbs down, 2 thumbs down, 0 thumbs up. Look, I think government is a fraud that has been perpetrated on humanity to make us all slaves. I don't think the human experience has ever had a good government. I don't think government is necessary. I believe that coalitions of people acting together in accordance with natural law are about as far as the concept of government needs to go. Community. I think community is all we need on this planet. Yes, there are bigger issues going on that involve larger communities of people. But do we need governments? I think not. And I think the United States government in its current form is proof that we do not need governments, because they don't do much for me except tax me and kill people in my name. And I'm not down with it. Look, let's just get to the form level, the holographic 3D reality of government that we experience here on Spaceship Earth. According to the lines on the globe of Spaceship Earth, I live in a region known as the United States of America. I have 0 allegiance to the United States of America. I have allegiance to humanity and Spaceship Earth. And that's about it. So when you ask me what I think about the governments, and specifically the government of the region of Spaceship Earth I preside, I have nothing but disdain for it. I think that the United States government has been taken over by international corporate banking cartels and the military-industrial complex, and is perpetrating a fraud on its citizens in the name of making us slaves. Look, they're not doing much for me. Someone said the government shut down right now. I don't know. Could be. Not really sure, because it has nothing to do with my daily life. If we must break down government, I can go with the city, county, and state level of government. I think that there needs to be lines on the road. I think that there needs to be entities that make sure that dummies don't pour solvents into our drinking water. But do I need the United States government in my life taxing me, listening to me with the NSA, dropping bombs on innocent people? Absolutely not. In fact, I think that most people in the United States government are war criminals and deserve to be brought to The Hague and face tribunal for the crimes they've committed against humanity. Specifically, George Bush, Bill Clinton, George Bush Jr., and Barack Hussein Obama, also known as Barry Soetoro. Look, these guys are all scumbags in my book. Yeah, and the guys in Congress are scumbags too. Democrat, Republican, I don't care. I think they're all lame. And I think they are all war criminals. Because in my lifetime, I've seen nothing but the United States government inflict pain and suffering around this globe in the name of not me, not you, not anyone in this country, in the name of oil companies. Yes. The only people that are being represented by the United States government are the oil companies, the pharmaceutical companies, and Monsanto, Goldman Sachs, and all the various other low-frequency entities that are here on Spaceship Earth convincing us that we need them. We don't need the government. We don't need corporations. We need community. We need people to act as if they are part of said community. Look, somehow the government of the United States of America thinks it's above the law. And that's just not right. So when you ask me what I think about the government, I think we need to put them out of business. Basically, I think we should all take a month off. If we actually believed in ourselves, in humanity, and doing the right thing, I think that every human being within the sound of my voice ought to take the next month off and let these people know that we do not have to pay rent to live on the planet we were born on, that we do not need them to put fluoride in our drinking water, that we do not need them to give us genetically modified food, that we do not need them to pollute our skies with chemtrails. In fact, the only thing we need the governments to do is shut down the leaking nuclear power plants they've infested this planet with. I think it's a sham, man. Just not down with it. Yet I can't even be mad about it. I really can't be mad about the concept of government because I think it's just such a farce. The people who are actually taking the government seriously don't have a sense of humor because they haven't done anything that isn't comical in my book. Yeah, you could say that like them blowing up villages and women and children with their drones and missiles and stuff isn't very funny, and it sure isn't. You could say that the government not securing a healthy environment isn't very funny, and it sure isn't. But when you look at these guys for real, when you take a good look at them and realize that they are our weakest link, the people that reside in our government are the weakest link in our society. And that is why they are enacting the NDAA, why Homeland Security is one of the largest growing federal agencies out there, why the IRS is turning us all into like captives. Because they know if we realize our own ability to govern ourselves and we act accordingly by taking responsibility for ourselves, that we will no longer need them and they will cease to exist on the face of Spaceship Earth. But hey, as long as you're looking to government for answers, they're going to keep abusing you. As long as you're looking to government to solve the problems of the world, they're going to keep killing people in your name. If you want to know what I think about government, I don't think much, man. I'm not down with them. I'm over them, and I'm giving them 2 thumbs down from the illusion. Look, all we got to do is start treating everybody as we would wish to be treated ourselves. Let's put them out of business. Let's everybody take a month off. Let's just stop driving, stop buying stuff, stop going to work. Let's just hang out at home with our loved ones, our families and friends, and go for a hike or a bike or a walk. And let's plant a garden. Maybe if we all planted a garden, we wouldn't need Monsanto. I don't know. All I know is the government absolutely does nothing for me. But I would like to thank the people who paint the lines on the road. Those people in the government. I give them a thumbs up. I think the lines on the road are pretty handy. But that's about it. It's the illusion. Out.